What is going on? Greetings of peace. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'm going to do a response video to this guy named Sa Ra Garvey. This guy's an idiot. He's insincere. He has double standards. And I'm just going to react to his video and let's just see the criteria and standards he uses for Muhammad hijab and Ali Dawah. I'm gonna play this video, but before I do, this guy was an actor one time, and this guy's known for selling his values. So let's take a look at this clip real quick. When he was an actor and they told him to play a homosexual or a bisexual, and he did gay stuff on TV. So just take.
The character was a bisexual character, which was a kind of hard to play it in the beginning.
I can imagine.
But then I kind of got used to it.
So he kind of got used to it and he sold out his values, so you guys saw that. Now we're gonna play the rest of the video because this guy's a sellout anyway. Everyone knows he's also misguided, but let's play this video and react to what he has to say.
Yes, we're back. There's a lot to speak about. There is a lot to speak about, fam. So let's start. Yesterday was the 6th of May, and yo Ian Brown was good. Big Zone's in, Done Deal's in. Let's just introduce the family first. Done Deal's in, M Cinco's in, okay, Prison Life is in, A Astry's in, Ruby is in, Betty Bennett is in, Shail Caborn is in, Bonanza Time's in. Okay, your family's in. They're coming in slowly but surely. Like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. So yeah, yesterday was the 6th of May 2008, and it was an eventful day in London history. Okay, so first of all, Tommy Robinson had the Day of Freedom March.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it real quick. They had a Day of Freedom March, and Ali Dawah was supposed to speak, and they didn't let him speak. And even certain right-wingers called out Tommy Robinson for this. And also notice how the people there were wearing Make America Great Again hats, even though Donald Trump wants to open up libel laws to sue the media because they cover certain stories about him, or he wants to have NFL bosses fire NFL players for not kneeling because they kneel for the national anthem, and that's their free speech to kneel if they want to. And he also wants to ban flag burning, which is a part of freedom of speech. So again, these people are hypocrites. They didn't let Ali Dawah speak, and they're crying about not being able to talk about Islam, and all these Islamophobes do is make a career talking about Islam. And at least if you're going to talk about the religion, speak the truth. Anyway, let's listen to what this individual has to say in his critique, and we're going to expose him and rebuttal him.
Tom Robinson had the Day of Freedom March yesterday to Whitehall, which which ended up being eventful for some others that probably it shouldn't have been that eventful for. Muhammad hijab and
real quick, he's saying this is eventful. No, first of all, these people, they cry about free speech and stuff, but these same right-wingers who are crying about free speech, they support politicians like Gert Welder, who wants to ban the Quran and free speech, and Tommy Robinson himself said he wants to ban religious schools and stuff like that, and mosques. So these people are not for free speech, but they cry about free speech and they try to put on a show. And also in Speaker's Corner, they're crying and saying, how come the Muslims are praying? So then the prayer got banned at the mosque, or I should say collective prayer, individual prayer might still be allowed. And then there are also, some of them wanted to get the Shahada banned, which again, why? These people are not for free speech. They're hypocrites because they're scared of Dawah and they're scared of people converting to the truth, which is Islam. But I'm going to play this video. I'm going to rebuttal what he has to say.
Ali Dawah decided to turn up at the march. Now it's a freedom, and like Sa Ra Garvey says, A Astry. Lady Divine, peace and love. So Muhammad hijab and Ali Dawah decided to turn up at the Freedom Day, the Day of Freedom March, which is a day of free speech. It's all about free speech, guys. Okay? And how it's being, people's voices are being quelled. So I've just got to compose myself. So Ali Dawah turns up and says he wants his free speech, okay? And he feels like his narrative is, oh, you need to give me my free speech. However, he's got free speech. He's got his own channel, you know, he's got many outlets to have his free speech. No one's quelling it. What he tried to do is go to somebody else's free speech march.
So he's trying to say only right-wingers get censored, but what's ironic is these Judeo-Christian Zionist right-wingers also try to get Muslim professors fired from their job because of what they probably teach in classes, or the truths they're exposing, or the truths they actually say, and the lies that they expose. And also, whenever Palestinian peace activists goes on college campuses to expose Israeli war crimes, Judeo-Zionist right-wing Christian lobbies come, and they try to get the Palestinian peace activists banned from campus. So again, Muslims can come and talk about their free speech being censored in certain places, and what's ironic is it's the right-wingers, some of them, who are trying to censor the Muslims' freedom of speech and freedom of religion. Like, they want to get mosques banned, the Quran banned, hijabs banned, and etc. But it's a free speech rally. If Muhammad Hijab and Ali Dawah wants to show up, what's this guy's problem? It's because he's a hateful person.
And hijack that to give his narrative. Black Eyes TV 7's
no, he didn't. He wasn't gonna hijack anything to give his narrative. They offered him a 5-minute time slot to speak, so he came to speak.
So it doesn't make sense to say that you don't have free speech.
And the reason they didn't let him speak is because they know he's gonna say something and it's gonna expose Tommy Robinson for his lies. Like the lie where he says Islam teaches killing innocent people. That's a clear-cut lie, nor does it say that. All you have to do is bring a Quran verse, and they can't do it because they know that's a lie.
Ali Dawah, when you do, you clearly do. But what you wanted was to hijack somebody else's march for your narrative, for your agenda. And it's like, right, I know Muslims don't like me. I mean, Ali Dawah knows that Tommy Robinson supporters have watched him for a year try to pursue this man, right? He's tried to pursue this man, and it ended with Ali Dawah basically saying, yeah, it's okay to have sex with children and unicorns exist.
This is a clear-cut lie.
Right? Didn't end well for him, right? But Tommy Robinson support.
And also, what he's talking about is a winged creature taking the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to paradise. Now, I saw a bunch of Christians mocking this, like they don't believe in miracles, but ironically, in their scripture, Elijah went to paradise on a fiery winged chariot. And also, according to their scripture, God rides on a what is it? Cherubim. It's just Google it. If you Google the image, it's gonna show a baby angel with a diaper or something like that. So according to them, the creator of the universe, God, rides on a cherubim. He comes down to earth and he goes back up, etc., riding a cherubim. So that's ironic. So according to them, the creator of the earth, God, goes from earth to heaven on a cherubim, a baby winged angel, something like that. If you Google the images, that's the image you get. They show, and then also according to them, Elijah also went to paradise from earth to heaven on a winged horse. So if they're gonna make a mockery of this, that's sad. But let's keep listening to what this individual is gonna spew. At least get it right.
Know of Ali Dawah. Now, Ali Dawah decides to turn up at Tommy Robinson's march. But it's like me saying, I'm gonna go turn up to a Muslim march, knowing how Muslims feel about me.
Okay, all you have to do is go to YouTube and see how many Islamophobes go and they're talking about Muslims. Like, for example, this video right here, look, it's an EDO member and he's talking to a bunch of Muslims. The Muslims don't attack him. But imagine if it was a Muslim person going to a crowd of EDO members or these fascist right-wingers, they'd probably get attacked, and they did. Just like Muhammad Hijab and Ali Dawah, they went and they were minding their own business and people came to talk to them. They're debating, and then when the right-wingers, they can't handle the debate anymore, they get angry and stuff, and they just started attacking them. So if Sa Ra goes to a group of Muslims and he debates them, he acts like he's gonna get beat up or something. No, look at this EDL member. Look at a bunch of the Islamophobes who come and debate the Muslims every week in Speaker's Corner, and no harm happens to them. So this guy's building a straw man right here and a false analogy.
Right? Knowing how they feel about me, I'm gonna take it upon myself to go to a Muslim march. To do whatever, to say whatever agenda I need to say at a Muslim march, as if I don't have my channel right here to say what I need to say. Why would I do that, Titans TV in the building?
He's acting like Tommy Robinson and the speakers at the Day of Freedom of Speech, whatever it was called, didn't have an agenda. Tommy Robinson has an agenda. He's acting like people don't have agendas. This guy has his own agenda too, and it's a dirty one.
Why would I do that? Why would I go to somewhere else where I know people don't like me to say what I have to say to the people that I know don't like me?
Ironically, that's what freedom of speech is supposed to be, right? The Day of Freedom. This guy missed the whole point. What a hypocrite.
And then complain that, oh my God, you're trying to quell my free speech.
Yeah, if you go to speak with people and they start attacking you and bullying you and they don't let you speak, isn't that censoring your free speech? And can't you complain about it? It's pretty ironic. And also it's ironic that white nationalists and supremacists and racists and Nazis, neo-Nazis, fascists, whatever you want to call them, like Richard Spencer, they cry about being kicked off Twitter, but whenever they have their own private platforms, they don't allow the media and stuff to come to film what they're saying. And ironically here, Tommy Robinson cries about being kicked off a private platform, which is Twitter, but then at his private platform event, he won't allow Ali Dawah, who was invited to speak. So again, these people are hypocrites.
Bro, you don't even make no sense, bro. You could have gone on your channel and said exactly what you need to say with your free speech. No one's stopping you from doing that. No one's stopping you. But you want to turn up to Tommy Robinson's event to tell people about your speech. Bro, it's silly.
Yep, he was invited. It's not silly. And does he not have the freedom of speech to go talk to fascist people and stuff? It's ironic, because I guarantee you there's people who say they defend the right of Nazis to speak, but then when it comes to Muslims, it seems like by their actions, they don't support the actions of Muslims to speak, so they allow racist and hateful people to speak, and bigots, but they don't allow Muslims to speak. It's pretty ironic.
So, Muhammad Hijab was also there. And I think I remember seeing a video Muhammad Hijab said, oh, let Ali Dawah in because I'm his personal security. And he said it with a grin and a smirk. And I was like, bro, I said this so many times before. You don't understand the doors that you're opening. I said this in my other video. I said, be careful of the doors that you open. Be careful. What did Muhammad Hijab do? He had his gum shield. He went to the Tommy Robinson Day of Freedom March with his gum shield. Now, I remember when I was down at Speaker's Corner and Muhammad Hijab.
Real quick, he brought a gum shield because it's a self-defense thing, and also from prior experiences, right-wingers like to attack Muslims for no reason just because of their religion. So he can bring a gum shield all he wants. And also what's funny is right-wingers and stuff, they like to have Second Amendment rallies where they bring their guns and they do open carries. Does that mean because you're carrying a gun you should get attacked or something? Or there's right-wingers like Lauren Southern who wears helmets and goggles. Does that mean because she's wearing that or something that's self-defense that she should get attacked by the opposite side? See, right-wingers have this weird double standard. So if someone's wearing what do you call it, body armor, does that mean they deserve to get attacked? This is idiocracy. And we saw in Charlottesville in the United States at the rally where a bunch of Nazis and fascists and far right-wingers came, or maybe even some right-wingers were on that side, where they were carrying sticks and batons and actually attacking people. But a gum shield, really, that's for your teeth. And it's a good thing he brought it, because the Tommy Robinson fans showed their true color for the violent people they are, and they're against free speech, and they get violent, and they didn't allow certain individuals, aka the Muslims, to practice their free speech. But let's see the criteria and standard this hateful person's gonna set up here.
Jack had his gum shield as well, and put his gum shield in and said, "Oh, are you gonna take the MMA?" And Adnan Rashid was saying, "Are you gonna take the MMA match?" and all this kind of stuff. Why would you bring a gum shield?
Real quick, let's see who this guy is. This Muhammad Hijab does it in a legal way where he tries to set up fights either for charity or just for MMA, the legal way and stuff. This Sa Ra guy was scared to fight him. He's scared, so I don't know why he's running his mouth here. But let's take a look at who this guy is. He's a guy who sells his values.
In the beginning, I can imagine. But then I kind of got used to it.
He said he kind of got used to it. You saw he sold his values. There you go. We know who this coward is, this hateful person is, but let's keep listening to what he has to say.
Okay? If you're going there to say some stuff and you're not going there to incite something. That's what I don't understand. Why would you go there with your gum shield?
Bringing a gum shield is not inciting anything. By his own logic, if there's a Second Amendment or pro-guns rally and they're bringing guns, is that being insightful? Or someone's wearing body armor, is that being insightful? Or when right-wingers like Lawrence Southern go and they're making videos and they're wearing helmets and glasses or goggles or whatever, does that mean it's justified to attack them? Again, this guy has a word criteria and a gum shield, something you put in your teeth to protect you. Because we know in the past how these fascists and thugs and stuff act like. They like to attack Muslims for no reason, simply because of their religion, Islam.
And then this is what he said. Now remember, this is the same guy that's told people on camera, if Sa Ra Garvey is attacked, I will not defend him. If Sa Ra Garvey is attacked, I will not defend him. That's what Muhammad Hijab said about me. Okay, so you go to the march with your gum shield, and there are people there that've seen you, bro. They've seen you offer me a fight, offer Gary a fight, offer Ty fight, offer the Shia guys a fight, and there are people thinking, there he is.
Okay, let me pause real quick. He offers people a fight in the legal way, aka MMA, in a ring, legal rules. It's not against the law of the country to offer someone a fight in the legal way, but he's trying to be deceitful here. It's not like Muhammad Hijab goes around punching people, like the fascists who go around trying to attack Muslims because they can't debate him, because they can't handle the truth, which is Islam.
There's that guy who thinks he can go around offering people fights with his gum shield like he's a big man. That's what people are thinking. Because you already opened the door like that, you see? You open the door to make people think you're the big guy, you're the tough guy, okay? You're the tough guy, go around offering people fights, that's me, UFC, I'm an MMA fighter, okay.
Well, we know the Sa Ra individual backed out. We know Muhammad Hijab must be tougher than him, because this guy is a hateful person who likes to run his mouth, but he backed out of a legal fight.
You keep going on gangster, somebody's gonna test your gangster, bro. Somebody's gonna try and test your gangster, and then what happened?
No one's trying to act gangsters. Islam and Muslims are against gangs and gangsters and that kind of thuggish mentality. You should, but I'm not. That's on the side point, but anyway, he's not acting gangster. Gangster means you're ganging up on people the way the fascist right-wingers did when they try to attack Al-Qaeda and Muhammad Hijab like 40-2 or something like that. That's called ganging up on people.
What happened? People are like, yeah, that's the guy that keeps going on like he's a big boy. There you are, son. Come on, let's have it then. Come on then. And then it was, oh shit. Oh, am I ready for this? Yes. He said, he banged his chest and said, I am ready to die. He said, I'm ready to die, you know. Now, for me, right, if you say you're ready to die, you can't have anything to live for.
This guy's an idiot. By his own criteria, at the Day of Freedom rally, people were saying they're ready to die for freedom of speech. So, do they have nothing to live for? Because according to this guy, ooh, those people have something to live for, freedom of speech. So again, this guy's an idiot. Double standard, saying you're ready to die for your beliefs. That just means you really believe in your beliefs. That's all it means. Even Tim Pool defended Muhammad hijab on that point, and Tim Pool's a non-Muslim. So again, the Sa Ra guy just sounds stupid.
You can't have it. You ain't got no kids. You ain't got no wife. You ain't got family members that you care about. The man said, I'm ready to die. That's what he said. I'm ready to die. What? I'm ready to...
Again, this guy's building a straw man. Just because you're ready to die for your beliefs, that doesn't mean you don't care about anything else. This is a straw man right here. This guy just is insincere. Horrible criterias. That's like someone, let's just say, they believe in their theology or whatever, or they believe in protecting the oppressed. So if they go and defend someone, let's just say you're in the streets and you see an elderly person being mugged by like 3 people, and you try to go and defend them, and you die in the process of defending an old person who's being mugged. Does that mean you had nothing to live for? You didn't care about your family and stuff? This is a horrible statement this man is making.
Like, there's something going on up there, guys. There's something going on up there when somebody just says randomly, I'm ready to die. Really? You're ready to die? You're at a march for the Day of Freedom. You've been offering people fights.
Notice what it's called, Day of Freedom. Didn't a famous American once say, give me freedom or give me death? Or is it give me liberty or give me death? So again, this guy is a moron. He just looks stupid and unprincipled.
You've been going like the big man, the top guy, and people come to you and say, I'm ready to die. And then what happened? I think he got so discombobulated, he actually punched a policeman. He actually punched a policeman.
That's a lie. Someone from the back pushed him, and he didn't punch the policeman. His hands were open. Somebody pushed him into a policeman. So again, we see his insincerity. And Tommy Robinson was spreading this fake news too, and a non-Muslim by the name of Tim Pool also called out Tommy Robinson for spreading fake news.
Right. And then he was like this. And it was like, oh, but hang on a minute, aren't you the big guy? Aren't you the tough guy? Aren't you the MMA guy?
First of all, him putting his hands on his head, that's him protecting his head. And also in MMA, it's 1-on-1, not like 40-on-2 or something like that. So again, him making the noises and trying to mock, he just sounds stupid right now.
You're the guy with the gum shield, mate. What's this? Is that an MMA stance? I don't know.
MMA is 1-on-1, not 40-on-2, and good thing he did have his gum shield, because we saw all those fascists trying to attack the innocent Muslim dude.
That was the MMA stance, guys. Yeah, it's that one. That's the MMA. Come on. You're the big man on campus, right? All of a sudden, you're this guy. All of a sudden, you're that guy. Whereas before, you were the guy with the big...
This is the same guy who backed out in a legal fight against a Muhammad hijab, and now he's trying to act tough on camera. That irony. Oh, this guy's been exposed plenty of times. I'm exposing him here again.
Well, you know what? Karma's interesting. Karma is very interesting. Karma can be a bitch sometimes, you know. Karma can really come back and bite you in your ass sometimes, you know.
Okay, Muslims don't believe in karma.
You had to be escorted out by the police, bro. And Ali Dawud was just in shock. Ali Dawud started talking, yeah, but Lucy invited me. Lucy invited me, and bro.
Yeah, Ali Dawud was invited, and he didn't get to talk, which means his freedom of speech was censored by Tommy Robinson. And then fascists who couldn't handle debates because they know Islam's the truth, they couldn't handle the debate and outsmart the Muslims, they started attacking the Muslims. As simple as that. And Sa Ra's trying to make a mockery, and he's been rebutted in this video and exposed.
How did you think this was going to end, you know? How did you think this was going to pan out, guys? Like, did you really think about this? Because I don't think you did. I don't think you did. I don't think you did. Hang on. Hang on. I need to close this window. I don't think you thought about this. I don't think you thought this through. You woke up this morning saying, yeah, we're going to go to a march with Tommy Robinson, where I know that all of the supporters hate me, Ali Dawah, but I'm still going to go down there. That sounds...
So this guy admitted Tommy Robinson, his fans are hateful and they hate Ali Dawah and they hate Muslims and stuff, and they're also ready to be violent and attack them and censors people's free speech. Good job. By your rhetoric, you just admitted it. He just gave 2 thumbs up to what I said, right? This guy's an idiot. He's a hateful person.
Good idea, isn't it? Great idea. Let's do that, guys. You with me, Muhammad? Yes, I am the Lion of Allah. Mate. Mate. Come on, guys. Think, man. Think. I wouldn't go down to the march where there's loads of Muslims there, because I know how they feel about me, bro. That's just...
Okay, so like I said, you can simply see this video. There's an ADL guy there, and he's speaking to a bunch of Muslims. Nothing happens to them, but when Muslims go to talk to a bunch of fascist right-wingers or neo-Nazis or whatever, or EDL members, sometimes, half the time or whatever, I'm not gonna say, but they're gonna they end up getting attacked or punched and stuff, and be and have racial slants or bigoted or Islamophobic things to yelled at them. But ironically, majority of the time when you see these EDL members or right-wingers or chemists or even this guy go and they speak to a group of Muslims, the Muslims don't get violent. So I'm gonna end the video right there because he has a 47-minute video and we just played 10 minutes and 7 seconds of it, and I've already done like more than a 25-minute commentary on this. We just see how ridiculous this guy is. This Sa Ra Garvey guy has been exposed. Remember, Islam is perfect, Muslims are not. I'm gonna end the video here. And also always side with the oppressed and never the oppressors, regardless of race, religion, gender, ethnicity, and etc. Peace.